Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. I'm back here at FC Kerbeck Maserati in Palmyra, New Jersey to check out this brand new 2023 Maserati Grecale Modena trim. The color here is blue intenso, so we're going to dig into this, see what this exotic Maserati two-row SUV brings to the market here in the 2023 model year. So let's dig in. Front end of the Grecale, again the blue intenso, great color against the black, the Maserati Trident in the middle. We do have big functional vents right into this area here with functional side air curtains, LED headlights, LED daytime running lamps, LED turn signals, updated Maserati badge on the hood. Looking good here on the front end of this Grecale. Wheel and tire package on the Grecale Modena. You have a 20-inch aluminum alloy wheel. We have some charcoal gray with silver accents, standard brake and rotor package with the Maserati script on the brake caliper, looking good, nice and subtle. Now these 20-inch wheels are wrapped in Goodyear Eagle touring tires. On the front, 255, on the width, a 45 series sidewall 20s, but on the back we go bigger. We go 295 on the width, a 40 series sidewall 20s, all-wheel drive. Okay, full side profile of the Grecale. Now this is Maserati, new for 2023, smallest SUV in their lineup. It's kind of like the entry-level Maserati. We have the Modena package. We're gloss black around the windows, no chrome. We do have some chrome accents on the door handles. Not so sure if those should be body color or not. Let me know what you think. But overall, for an SUV, it's got a nice shape to it. Obviously, platform sharing with Alfa Romeo. But overall, it's a good-looking shape on this Modena. All right, as we move in closer, we have that Maserati tri-port on the front fender with the black Modena badge, looking good. Side view mirrors are color matched with LED turn signals. And here we go with the chrome door handles. These are door poppers. So you just hit the button, the door pops open. Front and rear, left side fuel filler cap. Up top, we have the black Maserati Trident. And then up top here, you have a roof spoiler coming off the back. We have a gloss black shark fin antenna, and then we have a large panoramic roof. All right, the rear end of this Grecale, we have the roof spoiler coming off the top. We have the wiper down below on the glass, Maserati in the middle, Grecale on the left, LED taillights, LED turn signals, functional black tip quad exhaust here out of this Maserati, and a nice gloss black smoothed out rear diffuser. Looks really good in the back, but let's see how this Grecale sounds. All right, we're under the hood of the Grecale, and what do we have for a power plant? We have Maserati's 2-liter turbocharged 4-cylinder hybrid engine mated to a ZF 8-speed automatic transmission, 325 horsepower, 332 pound-feet of torque, MPGs, 22 in the city, 29 on the highway, 25 combined. The engine's minimum octane rating is 91. So you'll need to use premium unleaded fuel. All right, before we get into the interior, you're going to want to know, Mike, how much do I have to pay for a Grecale Modena? Well, we have 3 trims in the Grecale lineup for 2023. You have the GT trim, which is your entry level. You have the Modena, which is what this one is. And then you have the top of the line Trofeo, which is going to bring much more horsepower and a much bigger price tag. So this is what we got going on here for the Maserati Grecale Modena Q4, meaning all-wheel drive, that has an MSRP base of $74,900. Now this vehicle, we have to add a few options. We have to add in $3,700 for the premium package, which is ventilated front seats, 14-way power sports seats, premium leather interior, and a heated steering wheel. Then we have to add in an additional $500 for the piano black wood trim, an extra $800 for the blue intenso paint, and then an extra $406 for what they call Grecale accessories. which would be your luggage compartment net, first aid roadside kit, right? Microfiber cloth to wipe things off, valve stem caps, and a new golf umbrella in the back. Total MSRP after destination and delivery of $1,195 from Maserati's Casino, Italy assembly plant is $81,801. Let's check out the interior. Starting with the footbox, a nice large dead pedal brake and accelerator. Floor mats are in the cargo area at this time. We do have a nice aluminum door sill plate that lights up Maserati. Welcome you to the vehicle. Looks good. Seats, we have power seats with lumbar for the driver and the front passenger. And then we have red leather interior with red stitching. Everything red. Nice soft headrest though. Firm bolstering. Nice insert design. Maserati Trident embossed under the headrests, but it is all red. Door panels, we have leather up top, that piano black wood trim that we saw when we read through the window sticker, the red insert with the stitching, nice soft armrest. Right there is your door popper. You hit that button, the door pops open. Obviously, if the battery is dead, you have your emergency door latch right down there in red. But we do have the gloss black finish on the switchgear, and then we have the upgraded Sonus Faber sound system in this Grecale. But a nice looking door panel up to the dash, leather stitching, design right into your heat and air vents. Look good. More leather with design right here, more leather with stitching, and then down below we have a nice large glove box. Up top on the center stack we have two heat and air vents on either side of your Maserati clock. Now this is a digital clock that can be used for other things, and I'll show you how that works when we take a look at our infotainment screen. As we move down, here is the infotainment screen. I have it set on performance pages right now, but this is a 12-inch Maserati Connect infotainment system. It is based off of Uconnect 5, so it's going to look similar if you know Uconnect 5, but we have all our controls on the left. Right now I have my performance pages on, and I can go to my EV stuff because we do have a 48-volt lithium battery pack in here. And so we're going to get our electric vehicle performance right there. I can go to my car as well and let me know what my oil levels are, tire pressures are, and all that other good jazz. I can go over to my controls, and then I can go over my settings and set up the vehicle however I would like with my driver profile and all that jazz. But since we're Uconnect 5, we are wireless Apple CarPlay, wireless Android Auto. We have the navigation maps built right in here. But you can pair your phone, go to your vehicle settings, go to your apps, go to your media, get your media set up, get your Sirius XM set up. So it's a nice system to use. We're going to go ahead and put this in reverse. When we hit reverse, we have a nice large backup camera, nice and clear with trajectory, with that center line looking good. We don't have 360-degree view cameras in the Modena. So there you have it. But it's a nice, easy system to use. We have a push button for our transmission with manual gear right here. And then down below we have an 8-inch screen. Let me turn this. There we go, we'll turn that down. So we have an 8-inch screen now, dual climate, 3-stage heated seats, 3-stage ventilated seats for the driver and the front passenger, and a heated steering wheel. So they got you covered there, but here's where you can operate your clock. Now if you hit that clock, you can use the clock as a clock, a compass, pedals, or a G meter. So I can hit compass and my clock goes to compass. I can hit pedals and it goes to pedals. I can hit G meter, it goes to G meter, or I can hit clock and it goes back to clock. Pretty cool. If you want to deal with your headlights, you have to push this button, and from there you can put on auto, turn your headlights or parking lights on, or turn everything off. So that's where you have your lights. If you want to adjust your seats, the seats are right in here with 3 memory seats that you can adjust, and then you can switch to passenger and adjust those. And then if you want to deal with your ambient lighting, we have ambient lighting in here as well, where you can have neutral, warm, neutral, or cold. We'll stick with warm, see how that looks. But that's where all of that is located. So everything that you want to deal with is located in this 8.8-inch screen. There's no redundancy as far as hard buttons or switches outside of this. So it's fairly easy to use. It might take you a little while to get used to it, but that's it. Your volume's over here, your mute's over there. But everything is located within this screen and this screen here in Grecale. Down further, we have an area for storage right in here. Down here, you can lift that up, take the plastic out. Somebody stuffed plastic in here. We have a USB-C and a USB-A, so they got you covered there. We'll put the plastic back in case that's important. Then we have this piano plaque. Look here, 2 cup holders. Just be careful of this stuff. I'm sure most people are going to leave this open since that's where the USB ports are. Maserati key fob is huge and pretty heavy. Lock, unlock, pop the trunk, panic button, Maserati Trident, really nice weight, really feels good in my hand. And then we have our center armrest, semi-soft with the stitching. Open it up, and we have a nice area for storage, and we have a 12-volt. Maserati steering wheel, nice leather wrap steering wheel, nice 10 and 2 notches. Maserati Trident on the horn button with stitching in leather, looking good. Flat bottom to let you get in and out of the driver cockpit nice and easily. Looks good. Here's your engine start stop right here. And then here's your drive modes, and you can adjust your suspension settings from this button on the right. On the left, you have your telephone commands, voice commands, controls for your digital dash, and then on the right you have your adaptive cruise control, safety suite controls, speed limiter, which will tell the car not to go over the speed limit in case you got a heavy foot and you might be getting yourself into trouble. You got that action going on. We have these huge paddles, aluminum, that are into the driver column, not the wheel, so they'll always be in the same place for you. On the stalks, we have our bright lights and turn signals, front and rear wiper on the right side. Down below, pretty simple electronic parking brake. And then this vehicle has an electric tilting and telescoping wheel, as you can see. So that's a nice touch. Maserati putting in some electric action in here. So I like that. And now we have our 12.3-inch TFT display, looking good. Like how it's set up. It's set up nice and easy. No worries. We can go get additional information if we want to see it on our center portion of the dash. So that's a nice touch. No worries at all. And then if we want, we can go ahead and change our drive modes, and we can go to, it's over here, Comfort, GT, and Sport. If you saw that, they come up pretty quick. So Sport, GT, Comfort. And that's what you have. I think we're going to leave it in Grand Touring. Maybe we'll leave it in Sport today. But nice and easy to figure out, and a really clear TFT display. Right, your driver door panel. Now, the memory seats are in the center stack, as I showed you. But if you want the power fold mirrors, you just have to take this and turn it 180 degrees, and your mirrors fold in. And then if you want to fold them out, you turn it back another 180 degrees, and they fold back out. Overhead console, a lot of buttons on the overhead console, but basically, here we go. If you want your dome lighting to come on and off when you open and close the door, this button here remains off. And when you open the door, your lights will come on, close the door, the lights will dim out. Now, here are your 3 switches to operate your panoramic roof. So the first thing we want to do is we want to open the shade. We hit the far right button, hit open, and the shade will go back. And then we hit it again, and it'll go back a second time over the rear passengers. Then the middle, or the far left button, will open the glass up. There comes your wind buffeter, back it goes. Hit it again, and it goes back a little further, and then we can bring it back closed that way. And the middle button here is your tilt function. So they have it all separate, and then we want to close the shade. We hit the close shade button, and that'll come all the way back in one fell swoop. Closed up tight. Beautiful Alcantara headliner, nice and soft. Now we have our sun visor with vanity and a light. And does it slide? Yes, it does, to block out the side sun. And you got your your buttons for your garage door opener right there, 3 of them. Getting in the rear seat of a Grecale, I have the seat set for my driving position, so in we go. Nice and easy to get in. Now, plenty of knee room, plenty of headroom, plenty of shoulder width room at 5'11", no problem. Leather up here. We have leather all the way down to the seat pocket right here, and another one behind the front passenger. In here, we have an area for storage, 2 heat and air vents, and down below, USB-A, USB-C for connectivity, rear door panel, same materials and same vibe as the front. So I like how they keep that consistent. And then the rear seats, same red leather with the embossed Maserati logo on the headrest. Nice and comfortable, looks good. Semi-soft on the armrest, 2 cup holders, and an area to kind of stick your phone in. So they got you covered here in the back of this Grecale, and there's a good amount of space back here for what I would call a subcompact SUV. Okay, getting in the rear cargo area of the Grecale, you can pop it from the key fob, you can pop it from the dash. You come to the back and right underneath Maserati, there's a button, you hit that, nice electric assist on the way up, nice electric assist on the way down using this button right here. And now, with the rear seats up, we're looking at 20.1 cubic feet of space here in the Grecale. As we come to the back, here's our carpeted floor mats. Here's a gift from Maserati when you buy the car. There's that umbrella we were talking about. And there's the first aid kit, roadside assistance kit. Here's our all-weather Maserati floor mat that's in the back. We pop this up. We have some more storage and a fix-a-flat, so no spare in Grecale. Now, in the back, we have LED lighting. We have a 12-volt for power right here. Got some tie downs. We have a tonneau cover, which is removable. And if you want to pop the rear seats down, we have drops from the tailgate area. So you just pull it, down it goes. Pull this one, down it goes. And with the rear seats down, you got a lot more room. You pop this tonneau cover up and you have a lot more room. But what the strange thing is Maserati hasn't provided any storage volume space with the rear seats down. They've only given us the 20.1 cubic feet with the rear seats up. So I got to eyeball it. And based on my experience looking through a lot of these SUVs, you're probably looking at 20.1, like they said, with the rear seats up. And then when we put these down, I'm probably thinking we got somewhere near 51 cubic feet of space with the rear seats down. That might be a little bit off, give or take a couple, but that's my best guess. All right, here's our Maserati Grecale window sticker. I'll zoom on in, see if we can give you all the action. Feel free to pause it on anything you may want to see. Made in Italy. Fuel economy. Let's take her out for a spin. All right, so we're inside this Grecale Modena trim. Now we've seen the Grecale GT on the channel a few months ago at the entry level 65 grand price. Now we have the Modena, so we're stepping up from 296 horsepower in the GT to 325, same engine, more horsepower. They got it tuned up, but first things first, plenty of visibility out the window, windshield, side view mirrors, rear glass, no problem. Blind spot monitoring, cross traffic alert, lane keep assist, all that jazz is in this Grecale Modena, so you don't have to worry about your safety tech. We have dual digital screens. You have heated and ventilated seats, heated steering wheel, looking good. The only thing we're really missing would be the heated seats in the back row. But otherwise, tech-wise, you're all set. USB-A, USB-C connectivity. They got you covered there. Wireless CarPlay, Android Auto. So they got you covered here with this Maserati Connect setup. And I like how big it is. It almost looks like an open laptop where you're down here like this and the screen is up here. So I like the vibe, the design it gives off. You're just going to have to get used to operating everything within your screen rather than hard switches or buttons somewhere to push while you're driving down the road. You got your multi-use digital clock, which I think was a cool idea, where you can keep your traditional Maserati clock look, but you can also go ahead and turn it into something else if you rather use it for something else. So like a compass or a G-meter or something like that if you're racing this thing around. But even in sport mode, or excuse me, not in sport mode, we'll go ahead. Right now we're in normal mode. It feels really good, feels really soft. Now we'll go over to sport, and now you get, everything is going to tighten up, and you got your shifts are going to tighten up in this transmission, and you get a firmer ride. But overall, the seats are pretty darn comfortable. The bolstering is hugging me nicely, not too aggressive, but not too lazy, which you wouldn't want to have in a Maserati, some lazy bolstering. So that's good. So overall, it's a really nice feel to the vehicle, even though you got the 2-liter turbocharged 4-cylinder hybrid engine. The hybrid is there to basically give you some extra horsepower, some extra torque out of this 2-liter turbo, and give you some decent MPGs in this vehicle while you're driving around an exotic vehicle, and a pretty good exhaust note for a 4-cylinder engine. Maserati certainly knows how to do exhaust notes. So we're going to get off of here. But it really feels good around the turns. I know that's just an off-ramp for you guys, but it really feels tight. Feels really tight in the turns. All right, we're going to turn back onto the highway and we'll give it some, see how she does. Nice quick shifts out of this ZF 8-speed automatic, and down the road she goes, no problem at all. Nice feel to it, nice feel on the steering wheel, which I like. So a really well done driving experience in the Grecale. Maserati's always made good handling cars, at least in my opinion. That's why you have the thinner tires up front. So you're going 255 up front to get you that better handling, and then you got the steamrollers, the 295s in the back, to help get all this power to the ground, even though you do have your all-wheel drive in here, which Maserati calls the Q4. And you're up to speed in a matter of moments in the Grecale. So a really nice thing. Unfortunately, since we're pretty much doing highway driving down here, I can't exactly give you an emergency stop and a turning radius test, not in the middle of a highway. Maybe I can slow down a little bit. Here we go. In 3, 2, 1. Look how nice that is. That was from 60 miles an hour down to about 18, and off we go. So nice brakes, really good brakes on this Maserati. Well done, as I expected it to be. And then off the road, down the road we go. So let me know, what do you think about the Grecale as this Italian exotic subcompact SUV? Is this something that would make you interested in getting into the Maserati brand? This is the entryway car into the Maserati brand. Let me know what you think. Or, you know, you're gonna say, Mike, I don't know if I want to go that crazy, go Italian. Maybe I'm just going to stick with the German competitors in this segment. I think that's a bit safer. Let me know what you guys think about it. Let me know what you guys would do. But I want to thank FC Kerbeck Maserati in Palmyra, New Jersey, for allowing the channel access to this 2023 Grecale Modena in blue Intenso for review today. I'd like to thank all of you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please consider giving it a like. Please also consider subscribing and turn on that notification bell so you'll never miss another Shabby's Rides video. And I'll see all of you on the rebound. Take care, everyone.